Nothing is going good in their life. Everything is bad. The person you know, their head is bursting from whether they made the right choice or decision about the evil person they are with. They know their past with you was good. They want to talk, but the other person they have is much younger than them. The person you know is not satisfied at all. Their soul desires something else. They would like to know if your perception of them has changed or not, or if you have already determined for yourself that is who they are, and there's no pity for them. They exchanged their full, complete life with you for emptiness. It doesn't make sense to them now. It's a painful feeling. They know that they lost someone very valuable and has a serious grief about it. They want to know if they're still interesting to you at all, but you're in self-love. You knew they were not the right choice for you and you have overcome. They are with someone, but it's only for entertainment and money. They are with them in body, but not in soul at all. You were and are the only person who can fulfill their life. They think they can replace you with anyone and will not be a person operating from their soul. They will play a certain role and anyone can be with them. That's their thinking and actions. You are a person that when someone isn't real or sincere, you tell them and dismiss them, or you stay away from them. This person you know will always have options. They think something or someone can always be replaced, and they play victim. They liked you to feel guilty for all the problems you had with them. They undermined your self-esteem. Your intuition was always on point about this person. That other person they moved on with made them feel better than you, and they wanted to see it if they could have success with them. This person you know is deceitfully strategic. They chose that other person, so if things don't work out for them, they would return to you. But that other person is very manipulative. They're very good at persuasion, just like them. They told the person you knew that they were the best thing that happened to them. Of course, that boosted the ego of the person you knew. But it was all false. To get them away from you because they did talk to their person about you. That evil person they got involved with loves wickedness, just like them. They got involved in people's relationships or marriages. That person you knew got married to their evil spouse in a religious ceremony in the religion that their evil spouse belongs. The person you knew spoke very badly of you to their evil spouse, and their evil spouse began to attack you. They enjoyed that the person you knew hurt you, and the person you knew, being the compulsive liar that they are, kept telling their evil spouse lies about you, about your body, about your life, that you're a demanding person and very crazy. When they won When they went to their now evil spouse, they really believed you would be depressed, frustrated, always be sick and confused, and go crazy thinking about them. They thought you wouldn't want to live anymore and take your life. But they were so wrong. You're a strong, determined person. who loves God and the angels, and they supported and loved you. You took the time to heal. You no longer communicate with that person you knew, and you want nothing to do with them. You are focused on divine spirituality, on yourself, your family, your work, and so on. You will do well financially. That person you knew thought you'd call on them or message them to beg them to return to you. They even told their evil spouse and friends you would do that. But you have a lot of self-love and you don't beg for anything. They mocked and laughed at you with the people close to them. But they feel foolish now, but angry at the same time that you moved on with your life. They never expected that. So they did witchcraft on you to end your life. They wanted you to be one of their options, and you were not. The person you knew told their evil spouse that you are still looking for them, and they went berserk. Their evil spouse got in touch with an African dark spiritualist to end your life, but they are both shocked that nothing worked. For some of you, you did get sick or had arguments with a person or people close to you. You lost your job or there was stress. You felt sad or depressed or suffered with insomnia. Just different things for some. But God and the angels were always there with you and removed that evil person or those evil people from your life. You're a divinely guided being, and everything will get better for you if it hasn't happened already. That person in you will face financial problems as their evil spouse demands and complains all the time. All what they did to you, their evil spouse is doing worst. They embarrass the person in you and has other people outside their relationship. They always argue, and a lot of times they don't speak to each other. They fight, stay in separate rooms, tells their family and friends about the person you knew and what's going on. But the person you knew stays because witchcraft was done on them by their evil spouse to control them and for them to allow the control. So they are stuck with their evil spouse. But that's divine justice for what the person you knew did to you. That's their karma.